Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I welcome you to today's session of painting of portrait. Today's session will be a fast one. We have delayed slightly. The portrait I have sketched a rough outline, then I will show you details of using of watercolors. So if you are joining for the first time, we have live sessions every week and on different areas, and we have huge lot of large amount of sessions planned for the coming month. So do join. If you are joining for the first time, please subscribe the channel and press the notification bell on the right side so that you are notified of every new development on the channel. So let's quickly start. I'll be showing you painting of a face. So I'm starting from the eyes. So when we start, then the eyes have to be done properly. So this is the colored part of the eye which I am doing. In the eyes, the part of giving shade to the eye, to give highlight to the eye, that is important. So I have applied first layer on the eyes, and now giving some details to the colored part of the eye, which is the iris, the center part of the eye. Here I have to be careful that I have just applied the color, so the color should not mix, and I want to make the eyes look as much realistic. So this is the center area, which is the part of the eye which I have to focus. So you can see two dots are there. These are the symbols of the eye, where this is the center of the eye. Now when we use watercolors, the watercolors have to be done fast, they dry, and the color applied should always be started from the lighter area, and then you should move on to the area which is dark, and the use of three tones is always there. You have to use three tones. Now I will apply first layer, and this is going to be a light tone which can be done dark anytime. Now you will see that the color is very light. I have used, just now I will show you a tool which will definitely help you. It is a color chart which helps everyone in choosing the right shade. Now I am using red and pink shades, red and light orange shades, which are applied on this face, and then I will wait for the color to dry, and then I will move on to the area where the color has to be applied. So first we apply a first layer, that is the base of the face. Now we have to keep the aspect of light in mind, that the area which is light, which is focused towards the light, will be lighter, and the area which is away from light will be dark. Now you are seeing the color is very light. That is the first layer. So when we apply any shade in watercolors, then the color use is light. And I am using some red and mixture of white, and I have kept the color light because then I can make it dark by giving second and the dark tones after this. So apply the first layer. The hair of this girl, they are coming on the forehead. So you will see the color is very light. This is the first tone which we apply. In between I will be showing you close up of what is happening. So we have live sessions in which in the portrait sessions, as you are seeing, everything is in front of you. There is nothing fast forward. So you can watch each step carefully and you will get an idea that how the thing is done. Now the eye portion, which is the center area, it has dried a little. So I can go on to this area of painting the eyes. Now use round brush, and the size depends upon how much you are comfortable. You can use any size brush, whichever is you are comfortable with. The center of the eye, and this girl is having eyeliner on her eyes. So we apply the shade depending upon the color of the texture of the skin and the color of the person's skin. Now center of the eye has got iris which is dark, and then I want to show a shine on the eye. Now the color has spread a little. I wanted the color to spread little bit, and then I will move on to the other area of the face. She has applied little bit of makeup. Now when there is a makeup, then the color and the texture of the skin also merges with the makeup. So give the shade, and then this part of the face will be covered with hair. The part which will keep on drying, then I will move on to that part. The eyes are having area which is still wet, so let's start with the eyes and the eyebrows. The eyebrows, normally everyone paints flat, but whenever you paint eyebrows, they have to be painted in such a way that the hair is visible. So I will use a light tone and then spread it and make it light. On both the eyebrows, I will use a light tone. There is makeup on this face and there is light reflection on the face, therefore you will see different shades coming on the face. So first apply a layer and then spread. Now this is first layer which I have applied, and I will wait for it to dry, and then we will give detail to it. So the hair on the eyebrows move in a particular direction according to shape of the face. Now this area has dried slightly, but I will still wait for some more time so that the detail I can give, but the color should not mix up. The face is having lot of shades, and these shades are because of the lights which are outside. Now apply light tone, and then in the final tones we can give shade, we can give detail. Now the darker area of the eye has got, this is the iris. On both the eyes, the black part should be at the same place. Now this eye, the one on the right side, it has a shine, and both the eyes, when we will use shine, then it will make it look realistic. Now just give a slight tone of black on the outside on both the eyeballs. When you do this, then what happens? the color which is slightly wet, it will merge, and you can see that the eye has got a and the color has still not dried, but I want the color to spread little bit. So this is first black dark layer which I am applying. Now in the lower part of the eye, I have to leave this area and move on to the outer part of the eye, which will be having the eyelashes. The eyelashes start from the outer part of the eye. Now I will keep on giving shade to the different part. You just observe how do you give and make the appearance. Now inner part of the eye will be having a white, that is white, but it will not be left white. I have to show it that it is having the whiteness, as well as there is a round part of the roundness of the eye has to be shown. So to show the roundness in the eye, we have to give shade to the inner part of the eye also. But since the face is in darkness, therefore the color too much of the color will be in dark. Now as the color is drying, now watch how do you make the iris of the eye look proper. Now do this, and then there is a inner lining which has to be shown to give life to the eyes. The eyes will have life if you will make them look. If the eyes of any person or a portrait you catch, then the whole face resemblance will come. Now towards the upper side there is eyeliner applied, so it is dark. And the eyeball and the iris, which is the black part of the eye, is merging with the black. So keep the upper portion dark from one area, so that it appears that there is darkness and there is light falling from the top. Now this is red and a little bit of orange. Now to make it more detailed, I will put just inner strokes. So you watch carefully. The lines which I am making, they will help to add effect to the eye. If you observe your eyes in mirror, you will see that they have linings, and these linings are nothing, they are the pigments which are present inside the eye, which give color to the eye. Now check both the eyes should be at the same level. Now we will wait for the color to dry, then I'll give the detail in the end to the eyebrows and to the eyelashes. So the whole eye will not be black. Observe the two eyes. Now once this is done, we'll give detail to the eyelashes. Now you will see that I am spending more time on this because the face resembles and the main part of the face is the eyes. You have to get the face features correct. Now here you have to show soft hair, which will be starting from the center and they will spread on the outer side. Now let's go on to the other area of the face. The nostrils in the lower side will be dark. The color, again, keep the shading light. The lips, they are having lipstick is there. Now to give detail to the lips, the lipstick will make it to give the shine. What do you do? See, you can watch. So starting from the one side, again in the lips you will apply light shade. Then from the inner side of the lip it will be dark. Dark does not mean full dark, it will be. And from the lower side, the lip outer side will be dark. And watch the shading which is given. So there is we had a session especially on sketching of lips. Now here you can see how do you paint. Normally a watercolor takes long time, but I will try to complete in the live session only. The areas which I have left, they will be painted light. Now you are seeing I am merging the lighter shade with the dark. And keep the shading because these are lips, so they will be shine also. So I am using a little bit of very less yellow on the upper side, and now I will mix the color. So when you mix the color, the shining where I have put darker areas will remain dark, and the part which is left white now giving shade to the lip depends upon the color of, she is using lip color, so apply the shade, light shade, and then merge the color. The white areas will be covered, but they will help to give a lighter texture to the lips. Now towards the inner side, it has already got a shine. We will give some areas which, because this is watercolor, so I have used I have left some areas white. Otherwise you can apply a stroke of white, and that stroke of white will give it a shine. Now this is the inner core of that lip which has to be dark. So towards the lower side the lips will be dark. Then towards this corner also I have to put dark. And from here I am giving shade in curved path from down to up. Now the lips are there, but there are teeth also inside, and those teeth are, you will not paint the whole teeth. We will just put a texture of teeth, because the teeth are different, their material and their structure of the teeth will be different. So now the area which I have left white, that I will do a shade, and then the teeth will look real. Now to show the teeth I will put a little bit of brown, and from the outer side. Now since the mouth is partially closed, the whole teeth we will not paint. You watch, the front two teeth will be shown, and from the corner it will be dark. It has given a shine. Now we will quickly go on to the other areas. The hair, the face will look bright when I will put a color on the hair. Now the hair area I am doing. In the hair area, using of more dark shades is there, and some areas will be shown with brown to highlight the, and there is use of blue also. Now the areas which I am painting, this is the hair, and I have to paint in such a way that I have to show highlighting and glitter and the shine on the hair. So I am applying the shade, but after that you watch what will be done. Now the shading is there, but face has to be highlighted more. Therefore, the outer part of the face and the hair I am painting dark. And watch the use of blue. This is to create a contrast on the hair, to give it a different look. Now when I will paint the outer area of the face, the cheek will become bright. Now some areas I have left and some areas I have painted. Now towards the top, there is a light falling on the face, so that also has to be taken care of. Now watch that the detailing on the face and the hair is just to brighten up the face. This is the background of the hair. Then there is use of red also. Now I have to give a colored streaks. She is not having the normal one. She is having colored. The hair are colored. So you watch what I will do. There is background also on the outside. Now you can select the brush depending upon what you are comfortable. Now first layer I am applying, I will wait for the color to dry, and then when I will give detail you will get an idea that what are the type of hair. Okay, now the face is, the eyes have to be done. Now to do the eyes you will use black, and now I am giving detail to the eyelashes. Now she is wearing eyelashes, but they are artificial also. So from the outside the eyelashes are quite big. So use black, use brown, Now these are the upper part of the eyelashes. The girls wear artificial, so she is probably having artificial ones. In the lower side there are hair, but they have been clubbed together. Now you watch, when we put alternate shades, then the eye starts looking real. Same thing I am doing here also. The eyelashes are same on both the ends. So make them narrow. And from the lower side, if you are seeing this outer part of the eye, from here the hair will be starting. So keep them thin. And from the outer side, make them black, but they have to be thin. You can see now the finishing touches. Let's do quickly. The lips and the teeth, it has dried. So here I am putting a little bit of dark red and black. When I put this here, what happens? It starts getting a look. Now the teeth which are there, they have to be shown, but they are very small. They will not be shown big, otherwise it will look too much. The teeth are there, but when we have mouth is closed and when we smile, the teeth are not fully visible. If you will make the whole set of teeth visible, then it will look, you can watch. And in between now, some softness to the teeth I have to give. Now from the inner side, soft dark, and from the outer side some areas will be dark. So this gives a shine to it. Now let's quickly do the detailing on the face. The face is having, as I said, there is makeup. So there is different shine. Now there is a lot of red on the face because of the lights which are surrounding. And here it will be dark. This is how you get the detailing. If you go into the proper detail of the face, then that will take lot of time. So a basic idea of how do you spread the color and how do you give shape, that you will have an idea. So keep commenting on that what you have learned and how you are liking it. This is showing that there is light falling from the right side, so this will have now see when I do this, then the nose will have a shine from the bottom. So here I will put a shade. Then there is more use of pink or red, and when you make it light it will appear pink. So here there is a shine, and the lower part of the nose is having and the upper part will have a reflection also. Now under the eyes, here and on this side, a soft which I will say an area of the eye which makes them look gentle and soft. So that is the lower part of the eye which I am doing now. So this is the part which has to be done. This makes the eyes look gentle and soft. Now we have to give some highlight to the face, and it is the coloring and the bone part, the nose bone. Here I have to give a shape to the nose. Now if you see that use of color shows that the normally a face is not like this, but she is having a lot of makeup. Now towards the center I will put a little gentle dot black, and here also. So when we do this, you can see a close up, the eyes start looking real. Now let's quickly do the hair outside and we will wind up. It is almost done, but now I will do hair on this side. There is neck starting from here. So leaving some areas white, and when I do this, then the face will automatically have brightness. Now the hair we are covering the ears of this girl. Now the basic face has been done. I have to do hair and then it is done. Now use a thin brush, and there are streaks of different shades which are on the hair. There is black hair. Now you watch what I have to do. I have to create hair falling on the face. Now this portion hair are coming on the face. This is a model. So when you show different faces, then according to their appearance we have to modify. The face will not have blue, but she is standing and she must be in some area where there is different light. Which are coming also. I'll wait for the color to dry and then